Hello everybody and welcome back to Beaky's Poetry Corner. Now you'll notice that he's not sitting in his poetry box, and that's because we're going to do this poem together and I can't fit in. This is one of Beaky's very favourites. It's all about butter and it's called The King's Breakfast. Are you ready, Beaky? Shall we have a go at it? Okay, let's get started.
The king asked the queen and the queen asked the dairy maid, could we have some butter for the royal slice of bread?
The queen asked the dairy maid said,
Certainly, I'll go and tell the cow now before she goes to bed.
The dairy maid she curtsied and went to the alderneal.
Don't forget the butter for the royal slice of bread.
The alderneal said sleepily,
You'd better tell his majesty that many people nowadays like marmalade instead.
The dairy maid said,
Fancy.
and went to her majesty. She curtsied to the queen and she turned a little red.
Excuse me, your majesty, for taking off the liberty, but marmalade is tasty if it's very thickly spread.
The queen said,
Oh,
and went to his majesty.
talking of the butter for the royal slice of bread, many people think that marmalade is nicer. Would you like to try a little marmalade instead?
The king said,
Bother.
and then he said,
Dearie me.
the king sobbed
Oh, dearie me.
and went back to bed.
Nobody
He whimpered.
could call me a fussy man. I only want a little bit of butter for my bread.
The queen said,
There.
and went to the dairy maid. The dairy maid said,
Oh, there.
and went to the shed. The cow said,
There. I didn't really mean it. Here's milk for his porringer and butter for his bread.
The queen took the butter and brought it to his majesty. The king said,
Butter, eh?
and bounced out of bed.
Nobody.
He said as he kissed her tenderly.
Nobody.
He said as he slid down the banister.
Nobody, my darling, could call me a fussy man, but
I do like a little bit of butter on my bread. Well done, Beaky. That was a lot to remember. You did really well. I had to keep looking at my words, didn't I? But we got there in the end. The King's Breakfast by A. Milne.